The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. The Florida Atlantic man Greg Joseph ready to get this one started. And off we go from Nashville.
Keep playing. Ready, 95, 56. Oh, there you go.
Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. He finds an opening past the 40. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. That good for 22 and a first down.
Well, they put it all together on that one. Good vision, good blocking. A toss play to the left. How do you toss it?
Yeah, a toss is the underhand kind of egg toss. The pitch is kind of, if you're running the option, you pitch it end over end, correct?
Yeah, I agree
you're
totally.
The guy.
I agree totally. And in the NFL, we'll see a lot more tosses than pitches. Because if you're pitching it, you might lose your quarterback.
Absolutely. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Working from the gun, it's Brees. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be a second down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. On 1st and 10, here's Brees. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Jared Cook, 29 yards. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Now Sean Payton going to say, let's go for 2 on this one. Now Brees. And he will get in to make it 8-0. So they get in for the opening drive score, and they go for 2. They kept the kicker lonesome over there. They said, we don't need you this time.
Kickers? Who needs kickers for PATs?
Nice now.
We want them for field goals, not for PATs. They went for 2 and got it. It's a new tone setter for this team.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Set, ready? 15.
A first down carry for Henry. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Tannehill. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Now Tannehill. And he locates Walker, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 32-yard line.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. On first down, Henry. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, 32 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Shotgun now for Breeze. Space to maneuver at the 40. And this is Cook with a grab. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. That was 2nd down run for Murray. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. From the gun, it's Breeze. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
Let's go. 30 base. Check back 47. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Protein spill. We got double up. Hey, Echo. Let's go.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter. A lot of time to change things. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now they'll run with Lewis. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
Got it. Ricky. Hey, Delta. 27 Mike. 27. Watch the run.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. This will be caught by Brown. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Tannehill. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. Two minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7 our score. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Titans have taken the lead. Extra point put through by Succop, and that makes this a 14-8 ball game. Joseph now to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. Now this is a catch by Ted Ginn. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Breeze. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard. And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction. Excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. At their own 26-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And you're under a minute to go in the half. The first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this? And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. He was trying to hit.
Oh, don't quit. Oh my God, are you serious, bro? Seriously, what this is talking about. That's a conception.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Tennessee Titans.
It's our field. It's our field. Hey, it's our house.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
We gonna work. We gonna work. What? 280. 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Here we go.
On second and 15 now. Wilson flushed out right. He'll run it. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Carson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Flush to his right. That's going to be caught by Nick Malloy. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson eluding the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Now Wilson escaping the pressure right. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now it's Carson. Kevin Byard up to make the tackle.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Here's Wilson. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The 305-pound defensive end, Jarrell Casey, gets the sack. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
And Myers winds up yanking it. This is no good. Wide to the left, and this will remain a scoreless game. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. Derrick Henry all alone. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry. 63 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and good by Suckup, and it's now a 7-0 game. Joseph now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
On first down, Carson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Throwing on 2nd down, Wilson. He'll dump it off to Procise. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. And that is incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. 36 yards on the punt with no return, and it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Yeah,
well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
61, matchbox lights. Crunch. Check. Shoot.
Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Now it's Lockett. He gets away from 1. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
Come on, baby.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Share.
Now a toss play. It's Carson. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the 1st as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
No, I do not play Madden at this point.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And he's got the 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
You got tight right there. Switch.
Derrick Henry.
Oh my
and a
God,
short
yo.
gain down to about the 33.
What's that block, bro?
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. But that man, Derrick Henry, boy, was he one of the stories of the postseason. Leading rusher in the NFL during the regular season, but even then, kind of under the radar. But he really showed America how valuable he was during that Titans postseason run. A 3-game stretch starting with Week 17. Charles, 211 against Houston, 182 versus the Pats, and 195 in Baltimore.
And what I think is surprising for people is, as you said, he was under the radar. But if you go back 2 seasons when they had a little bit of playoff success, remember when they won in Kansas City? People remember the play where Marcus Mariota got the ball batted back to him. What they may have forgotten was Derrick Henry shredding the Kansas City defense with well over 100 yards in that game. So at playoff time, when he plays big, which he normally does, Tennessee tends to have success. That's the kind of back that they have in Derrick Henry. So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff...
Oh, my God. What is that blocking?
Just working with them on. Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now on 2nd and 16, Tannehill. He finds Corey Davis. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. 30 base. Here we go. X3. 218, chopper. Ready.
On 2nd down, it's Lewis. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. He finds Humphreys. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down.
It was a way.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Now Lewis here on 1st down. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
On 2nd and 11 now. Tannehill. They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they...
Are you serious, bro? Oh, my God. That's legit the 2nd one today. Already. They wouldn't have played the game for not even that fucking long, dude. Serious. Hey, what team should I play with? Like, give me a team to play with. I'll play with that team. I don't care. I'm just gonna play with this team, bro. Oh well. Okay, let's hope that the next opponent does not quit, bro. because that's annoying. It's like mad annoying. Like, honestly, that shit pisses me off when people quit. Like, dude, just take your L. Like, come on. Like, finish the game out, bro. Like, seriously.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott.
Oh, my Lord,
He'll have a first down past the 40.
That is
Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance.
Oh, my God.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 74 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Forbath able to convert the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
I should have seen that coming more.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line.
Oh, my God.
And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. From the gun, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. He'll get this to Edwards out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan.
Oh, the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Now, after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. There's Jackson on 3rd and long.
It's intercepted. Oh, my fucking God,
man. It's intercepted. Chidobe with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
On 1st down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Here's Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 23 yards on the play. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. They'll try again with Elliott.
What is that block, bro? Got at the top,
Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Rolling to his left. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Jackson to throw again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, Jackson setting up the screen here to Edwards. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Jackson will throw again, sliding out of the pocket. Now, and it's 6 points for the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And that'll make it 13-7. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They start on the ground with Elliott. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On 2nd down now. It's Elliott. Fights loose. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He's going to find his man. That's Tavon Austin. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Give him 32 on the play. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll try to sweep with Elliott. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later. Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. 1st down. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
But, you know, writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaughan. Looking for Austin, intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And a return will stop right around the 25. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected. But a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, and held Kansas City to 10 points through 3 quarters. And somehow they're winging their way back to San Francisco, trying to understand how they lost that game.
Yeah, not only did Kansas City win it, but they end up winning it by 11 points. They didn't see that coming at all. Flush to his right, and now he's going to use his legs. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson buying time to his left. He'll try and run it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Steps away to his left. They go screen. This is Ingram. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Final play of the half. Prescott. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. From the 24, Jackson forced out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Malik Collins forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker, and it's 4th. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. He'll buy some time right. He can run for it, and he will. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and it's creased.
What is that blocking, bro?
They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now it's Jackson, flushed out right. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 45 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, we try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
The Ravens get a new set of downs. Give them 17 on that pickup.
Switch.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington, it's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th.
48, come on. Watch the screen.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Chidobe Awuzie there to make the play in coverage. Looking to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th quarter. Going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just decided one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. But how about the defense playing situational football, looking at the scoreboard and realizing what can hurt us most? The deep shot. They played it well.
He made, and I think the ball's
Oh my
out.
God, I had LT in the fucking slide,
Brandon,
bro.
I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that, bro.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Tavon Austin, 55 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
This is taken near the 13. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Flying tight, yo, I did not, I just started playing Madden.
The Raven
so
offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions,
But
some
after
are
this
worse
game,
than
I'll show
others.
you.
You can have an empty possession, pump the ball
But
away,
I'm, like,
get
legit
yourself
not
set to
that
play
fucking
defense.
defense.
But when you turn it
I maybe
over,
started playing,
it
like,
changes
maybe
momentum.
a
And when they
week,
take it
maybe
downfield
2
and
weeks
punch it
ago.
in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away.
Yeah, see, I don't even think I've played that many
Another
games
incompletion.
yet. I think I've
You
played,
know,
like,
it's a
maybe
wonder he's still
15,
moving around back there the number of
15,
times he's
I don't
been
know.
sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 29-yard line. Jackson now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. He's got it to Ingram, complete. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Jackson throwing here complete to Boyle. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 14. Jackson now 9 of 17 through the air. Not a great percentage, but it is 1st and 10. Jackson, this one complete to Ingram. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8.
Let's go, defense. Here we go. Check 37. Check 56.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Yo, legit. Flying
A
tight.
7-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens cut into that lead.
I'm I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball,
yes, they haven't
okay,
fully
you
got
got the
this
touchdown,
in,
but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. 23 yards, the final tally.
What may seem a little unorthodox to some people, got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
Now, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. Oh, he's got some breathing room. There he goes left side. And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that, and that's what they've done all game long.
Forbath, the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game.
Yo. I will take this L and lose.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Oh, my boy.
This is taken near the 13. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know.
Well,
you just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Just get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And, Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal, win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.
See, bro,
so that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.
But I legit have no idea what's my wins and losses, man, to be honest with you. Kai, give me a team to play with, yo. Oh, yeah. That's my wins, and that's my loss. I told you I haven't played that much in this game. So, but I mean, I got some of it went down. Not. I have a lot of work to do in this game. I'm gonna play Superstar KO. That game mode's pretty fucking fun. So. Let's see who we're playing against.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with the Houston Texans. The Florida Atlantic man Greg Joseph ready to get this one started. And off we go from Nashville. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. On second and 11 now. Watson, the catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
There's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. To throw is Watson. He finds his man Johnson. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that's going to make it 4th down. And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. Now they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position.
I don't know how he's going to play defense.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 40 now on 2nd down.
Davis? Okay.
Davis. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. They'll run on first down. Henry.
I should have flipped on.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
I smell fear in that offense. Shoot! Watch the shoot! Mike 41.
3rd and 2, Tannehill. Complete. It's Henry.
Okay, Henry.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's the Tennessee field goal unit led by Ryan Succo. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Bro,
Joseph now to kick this one away.
Defense there, I would love that shit.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Because I'm like usually playing like
the
2K or
Texans
something.
offense ready to go here for their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jeffrey Simmons just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Mine's, of course, Tennessee.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Watson. Eluding the pressure right. Then he's got the completion to Hopkins.
Oh my,
the 21 yards there as they convert
so
on
toxic,
3rd.
bro.
And a key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3-and-out. A first down carry now for Miller. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Come on.
On 2nd down, here's Miller.
KC up
and
on
he is
that.
met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And they're going to face a 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Watson.
I'll give you that. Let's go.
Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Come on, Ryan. Come on.
Picked off by Logan Ryan. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I...
Oh my god, dude. See, this is the shit I be talking about. I have a good game, bro. And then you fucking quit, yo. Like, fucking seriously, bro. Like, why, yo? Seriously. I legit do not understand why quit. Just keep playing the game. I was legit 3-0. I just don't know, bro. Like, I don't understand why they quit. Like, shit, I got my ass beat the other game, bro. I didn't quit. I'm gonna take my L, yo. Don't care. Take the L and move on. I would love to play a full game where, you know, when I'm doing good, like, they don't quit. Uh-oh, I hear somebody with a freaking headset. Legit cannot, yeah. Jamal?
The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Nashville. This will be taken in at the 1. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Come on, Stream, we got this.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry.
Oh, come on, 78. You gotta get
Wind
up
up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's 2nd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
They'll run for the first time with Dion Lewis.
That block, bro.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Check, General West. Check, ready?
Out of the gun, Tannehill. He completes it to Henry. It's a foot race. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A shotgun handoff to Henry. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Check 9, check 9. 6-6, pull it high. Back. Undercrunch. 2.
From the 29, Tannehill. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it.
He just thought, bro.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And caught by Henry.
Let's go, Henry.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, 2nd catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, it should open up his running game, too. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Dumps it off to Lewis.
Okay, Lewis.
Into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. From a yard out. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the 1st quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now flip it over defensively. they've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive, maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 27. From the gun, it's Wilson. They'll roll him out right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 73 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with it?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And at the end of it, he strikes, but it comes loose. And the Seahawks have picked it up.
This man just got so fucking lucky, bro.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. These two teams all tied after 1.
Bro, this man just got so fucking lucky, bro. Listen, he get out with the fucking thing, bro. It's like, yeah, what the fuck was that, baby? Oh my God, yo,
Coming to the line here to
David's
begin their next drive, the
so
Seahawks offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things
oh
up.
my
Whether
God,
it's on
man.
your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown.
Was that, bro? Yeah, hopping around like a fucking cowboy.
We'll see if it's that easy here. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
I tried to fucking get out of it and wouldn't let me get out of it. It was fucking dumbass.
Now Wilson rolling to his right. He's going to take off with it. He finds an opening past the 40.
Oh my God,
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
That's all on me, bro. Yo, Davis, what the fuck?
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Oh my God, man. I can't believe that just happened.
Wilson leaves this one with Penny. Oh, he shifts past him. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Dancing to his left. That's caught by Penny.
Oh my God.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Yo, he got that.
Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
You're going to bully me like that? How you going to bully me like that?
Throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show
why you gonna bully me like that, bro?
to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
You're going to bully me.
And he'll take it out past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Davis, catch the ball.
There, but it's incomplete. He was trying to go back to Corey Davis there, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now it's Henry. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
He bullying me, Stream. This ain't fair. I don't be playing this game. He bullying me, bro. This ain't fair.
Tannehill staying out there. They're going to go on 4th down. They're going to go. It's Tannehill.
You fat-ass bitch.
They will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the
Bro, you bullying
Seahawks
me, bro. I don't even be playing this game, bro. You bullying me, dog.
Position.
Come on, bro. You gonna bully me, bro.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. Nice work to get 7 out.
Bro, legit, I haven't even played 20 games yet.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Being chased out left. He'll run it. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
I think I played like 17 or 18.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
Man, I gotta bully me like this, bro.
They'll try and run forward with Penny. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9.
Oh, my God.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
That was shot Penny. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. In their mind, certainly a field goal try would be a letdown. They had the great starting field position, now facing 3rd down. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
This man got a bully me for.
Myers' kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board, ended up settling for 3.
Myers now converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away.
Oh, you gotta get it.
This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Check 3, check 3, check 3.
Here's Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown.
I can't intercept it, bro. I called it. Yeah, I
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
I knew it.
Trey Flowers picks it. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and
This
get
is why I
out of
need to
there.
play
But
this
I'm just
fucking
wondering
game
if the
more, bro.
pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
It
Oh
got
my
his man
God,
complete.
yo. Bro.
And all the way in, touchdown
I don't understand how my corner
Seattle.
can't keep up to him, bro.
Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. Here the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This one taken just inside the 10.
Let's go. Let's do it.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Down.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right,
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Greg Joseph set to kick off.
The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
and you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
She know I can't answer, bro.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson on the move to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. Here the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Myers connects on the PAT, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Hey, check. Mike 50, Mike 50. Watch the run. Get it.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And very little
160,
daylight
bro. You
there.
can't
He'll
drive
get
it.
a
You're
couple
fat
up
ass
to the
with
44.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, here's Henry. Yeah, he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it third down.
Matchbox lights. Hey, scene 6.
Now Tannehill. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. The tight end Luke Wilson was the target. And now it's second down.
What? Waiting. We ain't giving up nothing today.
To throw is Wilson. Going to throw again. And finding the tight end Wilson. And they'll get this down to the 10. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Wilson now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's first and 10. He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes?
That's
exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead will swell by one more. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
You say?
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of symptomatic of their struggles here in this one. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Unable to stop KJ right there as he slips by for the sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Let that flex your boat, buddy.
Greystone travel.
This is Henry. And an alley to run.
Yeah,
9 yards on the gain there, so he
Stream,
got
y'all pay this guy, bro. This man said he's gonna put him on Facebook, bro. You can tell he old head.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Put you on Facebook, bro. Don't care.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. Henry's got it out on the left side. Nice stiff arm.
Underused, but still effective.
25 yards that time. So from Seahawk territory now, it's first and 10 at the 48-yard line. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Bravo. Now
Tannehill. And he slings one that's incomplete. He was looking for the running back, Derrick Henry. And it's second down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up second and 10. Henry. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Yeah, I seriously can't believe he was going to put it on Facebook.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with this third down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
What'd you pause on the game for? Stream, I know y'all heard him, right? I know y'all heard him say he's gonna put no Facebook. I legit have like 18 games played, yo. Oh my god. I gotta go. Not like go, but like I gotta go pick something up here soon.
The Titans on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Tannehill. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. It'll be a gain of 9, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I like this effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the 1st down. Here we go on 4th. Tannehill. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 24. Wilson sliding out of the pocket. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep. He's got a man. Complete. And all the way down to the 29. It's a big play there for Seattle. 46 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long. And I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them. And now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
No key might stream Need for Speed tonight. I don't know yet. Have a big ass car meet, but not yet.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Throwing is Wilson. He'll buy some time right. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the 1st.
That's the Bruce, man.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They begin with Henry. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. They'll run with Henry.
Move, yo.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the 25 on 2nd down, Tannehill complete. It's Henry. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on third? They'll roll him out right. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. They set up the screen for Henry. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Tannehill on the offense with a first and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Back to throw, Tannehill. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
I got 4 blockers within there.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. To throw again on second down, Tannehill. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll lead here to a third down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. From the 50, it's Tannehill. Complete. This is Lewis. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
Oh, man. Hey, you put me on Facebook yet, bro?
Tannehill on the offense with a first and 10. And he's hit on his last 7 straight passes. Tannehill throwing again. He's got Lewis.
Oh, man.
No gain on the play there. It'll be second down. So the victory here for Seattle. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter. But second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you're going to win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you said baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time and the hitters get to see him. And then they come out after that and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Nashville.
That's tough. I guess he put me on Facebook, boys. Going for that clout, you know what I'm saying? Bro, legit, he said he was on the 20... Fuck, come on, buddy. Like stream, he was on the 20-game win streak. That's what he said he was on. Look how many games I've played. I've played 20 games. Legit, 20 games! Franchises, we get... I don't even play franchise like that, bro. Let's see what we can do in this, boys.
You know who it is. Lil Bo.
Lil Bo. Yeah.
Man, Travis Kelce runs cut so sharp, he makes my barber man.
This is our time.
Bone Cruncher Smith can do it all. You've got Big Play Trey, no relation, at corner. Let's go shut down against the Backyard Heroes. All right, y'all, here's a trade mo tip. Everyone's got strengths and weaknesses. Let's see what you got. You're 25, one chance to score, and you gotta go for 2.
Y'all legit gotta eat dinner.
Hey,
Then I gotta go.
this is your field. You got one drive to score on, so get going. Looks to throw. They start with
we
the
got
run,
Lindsey?
and
Alright,
this
then.
one goes nowhere. Losing
Wow,
yardage
that's really
back at the
nice.
22. After the smoke clears, you lost 3 on that busted first down play. KO superstars have got to be better than that. Looks to throw out the shotgun.
Oh yeah,
And
Kelsey.
that's going to be incomplete. A lot
Come on,
of
Kelsey, bro. You
contact
gotta
to
get
force the
bone and
drop.
hose.
Incomplete on second. Try completing one this time.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. 36, 36. Kill.
Third down. Gonna run it.
Oh my God, where
Not
there's
much.
the block
They'll
at
have
right
to
there,
take
yo? Why you all triple teaming one kid, yo?
One shot means one shot. You gotta go for it here.
Just like that. Just like that.
Little boat calls for another pass.
Oh yeah. Oh my
And
God, you
incomplete.
dropped it? Are you
That hit
fucking
made the
serious,
ball
bro?
roam free.
Yeah, I might call it after this, bro. I'm gonna hop on like 2K or Need for Speed. If y'all want me to live stream that shit, bro, just let me know, dog. For real, for real.
Score on this drive, and you can take your fancy ball home.
Cause
as
I
a
am
winner.
legit playing terrible on Madden.
Looking to throw on 1st and 10. And his first pass is incomplete.
Bro, they just all jumped the passes, bro. Like he had that shit, but they
Second
just
down.
dropped that shit.
Still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Oh,
What
Smith
you
got
thinking
it.
now? Looking to pass again. They'll try and set up the screen.
Are you
It's complete.
fucking serious right now?
He's leading the pack.
This the shit I be talking about.
No, he didn't. That's like flying home the cheesesteak from Philly and dropping it in baggage claim. Back to the yard now. But remember, heroes never quit.
Yeah, that's it for me, boys and girls. There we go. Like, no cap, man. Like, this shit was terrible, bro. Yeah, make sure y'all subscribe, bro. I'll probably stream later tonight if y'all want to watch. Probably be playing with a couple buddies of mine. Other than that,